Today is date night, my first day out with my babe ever since I had a baby. But I'm not sure if I'm ready. Let's check if things are okay down there. Oh my gosh. What if it hurts though? What if my milk just comes out? Or if the baby wakes up? Or maybe if I can take the baby to the sitter. Gosh, I don't know. Am I ready for this? I don't know. What's good, you guys? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Monica and I'm back again with another video. It's Monica in the building. Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing good. Anyways guys, if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you know the vibes. Thank you so much guys, I really appreciate your support. If you do like what you see here, please subscribe. I'm waiting for you. Please subscribe. Yeah, just down there. Okay, you're done. Yeah, welcome to the family. Please do stay. Please show some love, please show some love, you know. Yeah, so today guys, without wasting time, I'm gonna be talking about, wait, I'm recording though. I'm going to be talking about sex, sex, but sex after giving birth, sex after having a baby. I realize it's something that we don't talk about, and disclaimer, in this channel we aim to educate, we aim to get educated. That's why sometimes I have people on this channel. So if you're gonna be going out there and be showing my mom my videos and be like, oh mom, Nana, because she's busy talking about sex on YouTube, I do not care, child, because come on, my mom, we talk about these things. So if you think you're gonna screw me up and be like, show him my videos, be my guest. But anyways, if you're gonna watch this, you're my mom or my relative, the aim is to educate other people out there, because not everyone knows all these things. Some people come from very strict families, they don't talk about these things, they don't talk about sex, because somehow people think it's like a taboo, though it's not. But some parents, they're a bit, you know, shy, I don't know, they shy away from these topics. But anyways, I'm gonna talk about it. I'll share my experience and yeah, what I did to get back into my groove or to feel sexy again, basically. So, you know, having a child is not easy. Giving birth, literally, you're baking a child for like this just for 10 months, you know, even though there's 9 months, but there's that after birth, the first month, like your body's still recovering, you know. So having sex, it's really a big deal and it can be a bit scary. Personally, I had a tear. Nami was a bit big, so she teared my vagina and they had to excuse me, they had to, there was a small tear actually, but they had to extend because her head was big, she was big, you know. So I had to get stitches down there. So it was really so challenging, it was so painful. I didn't know what I'm supposed to do, but anyways, I had to do the whole salt bath and stuff. So the other thing that was painful, you know, after giving birth, for some reason, I don't know, I was constipated, so having to do number 2 was a struggle. It was a struggle. And I was dealing with my stitches, so imagine the pain. It's double. I want to try and push the number 2, but then the vagina's like, no sis, you can't do that, you know. So I had to eat foods that really help to, you know, to soften the stool and stuff. So one time I hurt myself and then my tear, it, you know, I don't know how to call it, but then yeah, I had to go to the doctor, they had to fix it, put medication and stuff, then I got better. But then when it came to sexual intercourse, medically, you're only allowed to have sex like after 6 weeks. But I feel like personally, that's just like the time frame. But I feel like you can never really be ready to have sex, because you know, having a child is quite traumatic to the body. So you need all the time to recover You know, the whole recovery, it will not happen overnight. So you just have to be kind to yourself and take it one day at a time. So I've got knots here. I compiled my knots here. So I'll be looking down. The things they don't tell you about sex after having a baby. For, like I told you guys, I had it here. So it was painful. So I kind of like had to wait, and I got the go ahead from my doctor, the one who helped me give birth to Nami. So when he checked me and like everything was fine and the stitches have healed, I was like, okay, go ahead and have the sex. So the first encounter, I was feeling so insecure. First of all, at the time I was still breastfeeding. I was still breastfeeding, and my milk supply was very, very high. It was so much, so any small thing, if you just touch my boobs, like the milk would just squirt like this. So I was kind of scared, like, okay, what if during the whole thing, what if my milk comes out? What if the baby wakes up? Well, what if the baby is there by the cord? What if she wakes up? What if it's painful? So if it's painful, you have to make use of lube, but make sure that if you're allergic to silicone. Is it silicone based or water based? So I prefer the water based one. That one is fine, because some people, they're allergic to silicone. Am I right? I would like to believe so. So anyways, it was a bit scary. It was really scary. I was too tight, but I was very dry. Sahara Desert, would dry. It was very dry. Do you know why? It was because when you're breastfeeding, your hormones, they fluctuate. So I forgot the name. Your hormones fluctuate, so it really affects the way how you're gonna be like down there, like in terms of lubrication down there, because the vagina lubricates itself. So I was very dry, hence why you have to make use of lubrication. So if you're breastfeeding, it's really going to affect how you're going to be feeling. So I figured out that when I was now weaning Nami, it was getting better. Even if you want to self-satisfy yourself, it was getting better. Like the whole state of your body, because breastfeeding changes, guys. Having a child changes a lot more than you can understand. So breastfeeding plays a very huge factor in the whole sexual encounter and how your vajayjay is gonna take the whole thing. So I realized when I was now kind of like on the verge of winning Nami, it was getting better. And then when I stopped, hey, I've got this phone here. I keep checking because I want to know if it's recording. What was I saying? When you're breastfeeding, it really affects. So when I eventually stopped breastfeeding, everything was kind of back into normal, back into balance somehow. Even though when I stopped being breastfeeding, my boobs were kind of saggy. They were, when you put water in nylon, they were too soft. They were, stretch marks. Now they actually feel better, even though I still have stretch marks. Okay, this is going to be too much information, but yeah, please take it. Take what's going to help you. The aim is to educate, I still have stretch marks. So what I realized, I feel like I should have known better. If you're pregnant and if you're in the early stages, because your body keeps on stretching and stretching, if you're having a baby, the baby's growing, obviously it's stretching, your boobs get fuller, they're getting ready to breastfeed a little human being. Utilize even shea butter or tissue oil to get rid of that whole dry skin and stretch marks. Even though it's not gonna get rid of it overnight and completely, just make use of that. I didn't do that. So my skin, even on my tummy, it was dark. I still have stretch marks. It was dark also here, like I don't know, even the neck, but it was not really that dark. So it was hyper pigmentation. Anyways, I'm now diverting the whole thing. Like there's so much I want to say, but okay. I talked about being dry because of the hormones. I was insecure. So if you feel like you're now ready, you want to get it down, just the first night, just switch off the lights and do what you gotta do. If you want to set the mood, candles, music, just to get comfortable, just do that. I'm sorry, my voice is a bit horsey. I was having flu. switch off the lights. If you want to wear lingerie, but it's a bit hard because you can't really wear a nice bra, sexy bra, because you know when you're breastfeeding you have to support your boobs. But anyway, you do what you gotta do. You do whatever to feel comfortable. So switch off the light for a start. Also, communication with the partner. Learn to communicate. Men, please learn to understand women's bodies, because pregnancy is so traumatic. Now I understand why some men actually go and cheat when that period when the woman can't really have sex. But I feel like men, we should know, you guys should know better. We made this kid together, so now I have to suffer mental damage. You go out there and cheat. I'm at home, sleepless nights on my own with the child, then you just go and cheat only for just 10-minute pleasure, you know. So I really feel like communication. The men should know what to do, understand your woman, also help out if you can when it comes to the baby, because some women be like, oh, I'm tired, you know, being up all the day with the child, changing poop diapers, breastfeeding and all that. It's so exhausting that such that you don't even have like the whole thing to just have sex and stuff like that. So I feel like men should really understand. Men know better. If you can help your partner, you know, 50-50 or whatever you can do, just do that. Yeah, like you saw the first snippets in the first clip. Check your vagina before you do anything. You must feel comfortable in your own body, you know, because snapback, I don't know if it's really real, but all these things that you see in social media, it's not like you're gonna snap back like within 3 months. That's a lie. Me right now, I'm still struggling with my own other body changes. It's not going to happen overnight unless people are different, you know, but then there's some who can actually go back to their normal self and everything. But I'm still dealing with this, child. I still have like mom fit. I know at some point I was eating like crazy, but there's this mom fat that's like, you know, you can feel to know this one is there because I had a baby. So I've learned to love my body, though sometimes I like, oh, I feel ugly, but no. That's when it comes down to at least have a partner who's gonna admire you. Baby, you look good. When you're feeling like you're not worth it, if you have someone who's gonna tell you, baby, you look good, that's nice. That's a very good thing, you know. So I think all goes down to just be comfortable in your own self. Check your vajayjay. Use a mirror. Go down. Open your legs when you're alone. Check and see how things are down there. You know, it's really important, especially if you had a vaginal birth. You just want to see how things are. Also, you must do Kegel exercises to strengthen your pelvic floor. You know, after pushing a whole head, you are still able to grip that D, bro. Like the power of the vagina. What do you even mean? God is so clever. But also use you must do your Kegels. You can do them anywhere and anytime. If you're a woman and you're peeing, you wanna pee like a donkey. It's not gonna work. Reminds me of my mom. When she hears you peeing, like yeah. Why pee like a donkey? You have to pee and hold, like to give that grip. So that when you're doing the D, you'll be able to grip on that D. Okay. TMI, but anyways, let's get to it. Anyways, does your sex life truly change after having a baby? It changes, but I really feel like as the years go by, things get better. You become sexy. You start feeling like, okay, now I'm into the whole motherhood thing. Now I know what I have to do. You know what to say. You know things that make you feel so good. Also, you know, if you're a mother, I know when you're always swamped with having to breastfeed, clean the house, cook, and do this and this and this, but the baby, sometimes you just need time for yourself. Just go and do your hair. Once you do your hair, bro, you can't tell me anything. I feel like a brand new person. Am I lying? Because me, once I do my hair, child, I'm not your mate. Don't talk to me anyhow. Like, it makes you feel so good, hey? So if you're a mom, you want to feel good, doesn't mean that you should be looking all crusty. Like, guys, if all I had pictures of me when I had a baby, I was looking so crusty. I was looking somehow. I was like, you know what? This is not Monica. I need to get back. And baby, I'm back. I've been back, you know? just take care of yourself. Doesn't mean that you should, just throw yourself up and somehow. I know it's quite hard, but then just be like, okay, can I leave my baby with someone? I want to go and do my hair. You do that. Anyways, I feel like also mentally, when you have to have sex, like you've got, that mom mind, you're thinking, oh, wait, I need to go and make a bottle for the baby before she wakes up. Oh, if you've got a monitor, let's say the baby's got their own room, you just always be glued on the monitor to hear if the baby's crying. Oh, what if my boobs squirt out? What if he's not enjoying? It all goes down to communication, So for me, somehow, if you remember my story time about the situationship that I had, so when things zoda we kaka munati mazama, like you see all those jokes. I didn't like it, but then okay, we're good. It was all jokes, but they were like, oh, mazama your boobs, like, no, what's happening? Bro, I told you, I breastfeed. I stopped breastfeeding. My boobs are not gonna be more firm. They are not going to be firm like the 18-year-old virgin that I was back then. It's gonna change. Like, I really feel like you should have a considerate partner. That guy didn't. You should have just said he hated me, man. Because in as much as I was like, no, things change when you have a child. But somehow you still make jokes about me, my body. When I look back, man, I just settled for rubbish. Oh, you've lost weight. Come on, I'm gonna lose weight because the more I breastfeed, the more calories I burn. What do you mean? So yeah. Nah, that gent hated me. I don't know. I'm just overthinking the whole thing. But then he would always pass jokes like, oh yeah, you've lost weight. I miss that thick Monica. Now I'm thick, baby. Where are you? But anyways, yeah, when so many things change when it comes to having a child, you're gonna lose weight. Some they gain, some they lose. Me, I lost weight the first year, I think, because of so many things are going on. But then eventually you gain your weight. Just know if you're a mom, it's not a permanent thing. You're gonna go through it. You're gonna be fine, and you're gonna do so well. But one thing for sure I can tell you, just take your time. Don't be in a rush, and just don't be laying down with every Jack and Jill just because like, oh, I want to get back into the groove. No, make sure you're with someone who's so considerate, someone who understand, even during the deed, the baby's like, where? You understand? Oh, it's got a baby. Some will even get angry. They don't vex because the baby's up. Some, they actually get angry. I had a friend when she was telling me that the boyfriend, not the father of the baby, but the boyfriend that she had, every time if the baby wakes up, he'd be like, this bikini is just disturbing us anyhow. Bro, what should I do? This baby is part of me. What are you saying? So I say you guys should date people who really like you. Date people who are mature to deal with single women. You don't start to these tracks. Anyways, the other thing, don't forget to be on the pill, contraceptives, because you don't want to see yourself pregnant again. Apparently, it's very possible to get pregnant even before you see your period, because you're supposed to get your period. Apparently, they say what? After giving birth, before you see your period. It's not like 3 months. I can't remember. Or more. No, I'm lying. Those are myths. They said, or maybe people are different. They said as long as you're still breastfeeding, you will not see your period because it all goes down to the whole hormones and stuff. So it contributes a lot. But I had my period when Nami was like, was she not 3 months or 2 months? So when you see your period, or if you don't see your period, as soon as you pop up that baby, implant, peel, use condoms, because you don't wanna be having a child who are 6 months apart or something like that, But just go and check with your gynecologist so you're sure which one is good for you. And these things can have side effects, but I really feel like they help, because all these pull-out methods, they're not 100% safe. So also, you guys, you should, I think every woman, whether you're a mom or not a mother, you should check your period. Have a calendar, my calendar, or this, what's the name? I forgot the name. flow. Is it flow? Yeah, to check your calendar is quite accurate if you really put the exit date, so you know when you're ovulating, you know when you're fertile, you know when you're having a fertility week, you know. Okay, the other things, how to feel sexy again, how to feel good about yourself again. Like I told you, I do my hair, I make my hair, I have self-care days when I know Nami is not around. When she was a baby, my friend will help me with Nami. I'm sorry, this flu, yeah. My friend will help me with Nami. I would go out on myself, solo dates. It's important. If you've got a partner, you guys go on dates. You can even go for a weekend away. You guys can book somewhere else. You can do what you gotta do. Go for date nights, look good, like dress up, put on that red lipstick, wear that lingerie, tie your hair in a pony, wear those heels, wear that nice cologne and look good. You feel once you look good, you feel good, bruh. Just do what you gotta do. Also, positive self-affirmations. Tell yourself, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I'm a queen, like I'm so hot, I'm a hot mama. Don't feel less of yourself. Tell yourself every day, before you wake up, before you touch your phone, stretch that body, say something good about yourself. Look at yourself at the mirror. Me, I'll look at myself. Even if you're naked, look at yourself in the mirror and say something about yourself. Come on. Having a child doesn't mean that you're ugly. You might feel that way, but then this body carried a human being for a whole 9 months. So yeah, anyways, I think that's that. I think basically I covered everything. The pressure of snap back, you'll be like, okay, this saggy tummy, this soft tummy, my saggy boobs, it's gonna take time. Ladies, date men, don't date boys. Okay, before I round out this video, I want to say, if you're a man out there and you've got a wife or you've got a girlfriend or fiance who's expecting a child, please be supportive, hey? Please be present in every way, because it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy at all. Like, every step has got its own challenges. Like, when it comes to sexual parts, just communicate and be patient. If you've got people around you that you can leave the child with, or the kids, or go to the granny or go to the nanny or something, do that. If you guys want to go away, just go away. But please, men, understand that the vagina, it will always go back into shape, it will always snap back, it will always be tight. Having a child doesn't mean that you already having a hole that's like this. It's not like that. God is very clever. He really snapped when he made vaginas, though they are ugly, but then it's like magic, man. The woman's body is magic. The fact that you can push a whole baby, but then within a few months you're tight again, you know. But it all goes down to communication. Be patient with the woman. Do what you gotta do. Make her feel good. Tell her that she's beautiful. Anyways, guys, without wasting time, without blabbering too much, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions or if you've got any tips, if you're a mommy out there, you've got any tips to share, just comment down below. We learn together, we enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.